I'm getting the noises from there. Okay, so let's begin. This 1.5 hours which we are going to all spend together, let's make it very interactive. Let's make it fun because the commitment which I have done is super thinking, creativity, and lots of fun with more of creative aspects. And you need to enjoy this session rather than being just one session where somebody is giving putting gyan, because I know all of you are really learned, resource minded. So I'll just start my session. I'll just share my presentation over here. Are you able to see the? You can just say yes if you are able to see the presentation. So that I can start with the presentation.
No, not as yet. We can't see the presentation.
Okay, just give me 1 minute.
Not visible yet.
Okay. Okay, till I make the settings, I'll go on with exactly what I mean by taking this session. This session is basically to understand what is cognitive coaching and what are the cognitive skills we need to have. The basic, many times I've been asked what exactly is cognitive development mean. So here I just give you a basic idea about what cognitive development means. Cognitive development is a neuroscience and psychological development of your brain, which basically helps you to understand, So basically to help you to understand the information processing, the decoding the information, understanding the concepts, noting down the concepts, storing in your brain, memorizing and recall. So these are the steps which are involved. These are the steps which are involved in cognitive development. And today I'm going to help you understand how your cognitive development, each one of you are creative, each one of you are genius. So through this 1.5 hour session, I'm going to prove to you that each one of you are able to draw certain things, because many times we say that, oh, I cannot draw, I am not so creative. But we are born creative, we are born intelligent. I'll share with you a small example. The moment you're born, your marketing strategies or your creativity starts. There are people around who come. Can you please request to keep the mute button? I'm hearing a lot of disturbance, and hope now we are able to see the presentation.
Can you please force mute everyone so that we can hear entire session properly? They can always unmute themselves if they want to ask.
Yeah, please keep it on mute. I'll just let you know when you have to. You can just type the message if you are able to see the screen.
I can see the screen now.
You can see the screen now. Great. I hope all of you are able to see the screen now. So
yes,
I welcome you to this. I welcome you to this session. As I told you about the 3 aspects. So I'll be sharing with you the first. There's a 90-minute session, so 75 minutes. There will be a lot of exercises. It will be completely interactive. I want you to sit with your pen and paper ready with you, so that one after the other we are going to do a lot of exercises. And last 15 minutes I've kept for exclusively for question answer sessions, wherein you can ask questions, and to the best of my ability and experience, I'll be able, whatever I can share my experience, I'll be sharing with you. So let's start with the session now. So this is what the agenda is. These are the different exercises which I'm going to do it along with you, and finally the question answer session. Now these, if you can see, read out the simple images, number games, idea, scribble, how you feel, right, and quest for the best. These are the common exercises which all can do it, and play with our children and make them also very creative. So I want you to have complete involvement during this 1.5 hour session. Don't worry about whether you are able to do it. Don't get frustrated if you are not able to do it, because this is the first time. Many times what happens, we do it for the first time and then we feel that, oh, this is not my cup of tea. But I want you to experience each and every exercise whatever best you can do it. Thanks for the barking. Thanks for the dog. This thing, the whose dog, I think is happy with my session. Thank you very much. May I request you to put it on mute? Okay. So, as I was mentioning about this, these are very simple exercises, and I want you all to be a part of this exercise and enjoy the best of your ability. And day in and day out, you can practice this exercise every day. And I'm sure by after 1 week, you will definitely I receive a call from you that I am creative. I was thinking something about myself, and I am to a genius. Today itself, I'm going to prove that you all are genius. Let's go ahead. Now, the first exercise which I want you to put, I just listen to me 5 minutes, and then the 10 minutes is your exercise. So be ready with your pen and the paper. So I'm going to explain you what exactly is generating an idea. So when we all have excellent ideas, there is no particular time frame when the idea comes. It can be at any moment of time. It can be for me, if you ask me, whenever I'm in a bathroom, there are a lot of ideas which come. Whenever I'm sitting alone, there are a lot of ideas which come. And now when this idea comes, what exactly do I mean by ideas? Ideas are concepts, they are facts. These are something which I have already experienced, or maybe something which has come to my mind, which has no clue altogether. I have never experienced this. I have never been with this feeling, this expression, or I have never been thought about it. But what we do, we just maybe sometimes we note it down. Sometimes we say, "Wow, I'm a genius. I got a wonderful idea," but we leave it. I want you to note this down. I want you to put those ideas on the paper. Let it be anything. Let it be any damn thing. I feel that, okay, I have two, instead of 2 eyes, I have 10 eyes. So that's an idea. So if that idea, I can convert it. That's why today the cameras have been come out because of this idea. Maybe somebody felt that I have only 2 eyes. I cannot see at the back. But he invented a camera wherein by sitting in front of a laptop or a screen, he can see 10 different locations. So this is how the idea generates and works out to be a different concept altogether. Second thing is the development of the idea. Now, how to develop this idea? I have now noted down nearly about 10 different ideas. Now I need to explore this. What I mean by when I say that I have to have 10 eyes, what do I mean by this? Can I borrow those eyes? Is it physically possible? Yes. If you think in development phase, can I stick myself 4 people and we all move together, and with those 3 people I can see all 360 degrees. But is it really possible? Can I move along with those 3 people? Can I request the other end to please keep a humble request? नहीं भाई, आप मोटे नहीं हो जाओगे, जरा प्लीज आप म्यूट करो, फिर मोटे नहीं होंगे आप. Thank you very much. Okay, so with this possibilities and exploration of how you need to, is it really possible and is it really feasible? So once you know that, no, it's not feasible, yes, we can move on to development, explore what else can we do. So this what else can lead to a lot of development and lead to a lot of different perspectives. Now the third part is evaluation. Now how to evaluate? Now evaluation requires experience. Evaluation requires somebody to guide you. No, sorry, you don't require anybody to guide you. You don't require your experience. It's your own thought process, because we all have a completely different thought process. We all have the different lobes in our brain, just like as we have compartments. We each one of us have in our house cupboards, wherein we keep our t-shirts in one cupboard, in one compartment. We keep our handkerchief in one compartment. We keep our jeans and pants in one compartment, and lot many things. Like this, we all have certain lobes already in our brain, which is going to help us to evaluate this. This is again based on how you are being, based on your age, maybe based on your environment, based on your society. But again, I don't want you to get involved into all these aspects. I want you to just analyze that what you can do, the different permutations and combinations. I want you to put forward and grip into it so that it can help you to understand in a much better way. Now, the final stage is actualization. It's how it is useful. Whether that idea can be used for yourself, maybe for a small, because you are happy with that idea. See, your happiness is very important. Success doesn't mean that
Zoom नहीं चल रहा,
making others happy.
डाउनलोड भी नहीं हुआ.
Excuse me. Can I request you to please keep it on mute, please?
एक काम करना.
Mysore sir,
काम्या,
you can mute them. Mysore sir, you can go to the participants and mute all of them.
Okay. Okay.
Mute all is at the bottom.
Myself. Oh,
Go to participants and then mute all.
okay. I think the participant understood. Let's not mute him. Okay. Okay. So I'll carry on with my presentation. So now the final aspect which is there. Okay, the final aspect which is there. Okay, manage participant. Should I mute? Where should I mute? Should I click on manage participants?
Yes,
And
and
mute
then
all.
click
Okay.
mute all.
Yeah, mute all. Yes. Yes. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank God. Okay. So this is the last phase of actualization, wherein these ideas which you have generated now you need to be very happy. The first thing is you need to be very happy that I was able to do this process. So now I want the next 10 minutes to work on one single idea. I'll just give you, if you want, I can give you one such idea, or let's say I'll wait for 1-2 minutes, and if anybody, I can give you on the personal windows if you want an idea, but I want you to generate one idea, the input, which can be a fact. Where, let's say, how should I celebrate my father's birthday, or maybe how should I differently get training programs, or maybe idea also, since there are a lot of trainers over here. If I don't get a training program in 1 week, what should I do? This, I really worked on it, and I'll share my experience with you. Okay. Any questions? I hope what is very clear. Any questions? I want you to now take your paper and pen and start writing. After 5 minutes, I want you all to congratulate yourself. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask.
So, Sushant sir, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I'm really sorry, we just missed the what we have to do. Can you just repeat, please?
Yeah, there are 4 stages of idea generation, wherein the first stage is you have to just collect those ideas. You have to just bring one idea and then work on those ideas, bring out a lot many things into it. And I want you to write down those papers, those different ideas, and work on one single idea. I'll just share one presentation with you, which will help you to understand. Can you see the presentation?
No.
Yeah. Others, please continue with the.
Korea has it, Taiwan has it, and in fact all the countries that have it.
Reaching levels is not even seen during
Not implement any idea.
My own
Your own game.
Can you please maintain a little bit of silence? You can always talk in your mind. You're free to talk.
What will happen over there?
it is like we can ladders but little different.
What different ladders?
I want your brains and your fingers to move, please. 8. I can hear a lot of sound from your side.
Kindly mute yourselves.
I think so. You'll have to mute all once again, Sushant sir.
Yeah.
Participants mute all.
I'm in a session. Wait. I'll send you the link. I'll send you a password. Yeah. Wait.
If somebody touches the real side.
Okay, good evening. I'm back. So, can one of you share your experience?
I'll do that. Hi, this is Riddhi this side.
Yeah, Riddhi, please.
I have had this thought since quite a long time now. I am a big time, you can say, kind of a YouTube fan. I keep on exploring a lot of content, especially learning content. I see people like, Vivek Bindra and all, they are now putting a lot of content in Hindi as well. See, my frontline of my company who is not well versed with English or even find it bit challenging to understand Hindi very well. So I also thought of creating a very regional content which can not just specifically for my frontline, but people who want to improve specifically in areas like communication. Content is not there in regional languages. That is something which I explored. I also just now thought of what all can I include in this content. So it seems that there's lot of things that can be done.
Okay. Madam, please keep quiet because we are having a session, please. Riddhi, please.
This is what I can think in like last 5 minutes or so.
Lovely, fantastic. So this is what I want you to come out with different ideas and how you can develop those ideas, evaluate, and actually implement it. So this is very important. Yeah, Suraj, you want to say something?
Sarika Sharma, could you please mute your mic? Miss Sarika Sharma, please mute your mic.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you mute everybody who wants to speak. Then
the speaker will not be able to speak. Who is that? I deleted from the list. Yeah, please go ahead. Yes, Sagar, please go ahead.
कौन बर्तन तोड़ रहा है?
Shalini, Dell, could you please put your mics on mute?
Even Vivo 1727, then Shalini is also there.
Yes, Vivo 1727, please.
Shalini. Devyani Raval, yeah. Galaxy J7, may I request you to keep on mute? Galaxy J7. Okay, Sagar, yeah, please continue.
I guess we've lost Sagar. Can we go ahead and then as Sagar comes in, we can continue perhaps?
Sure. Let's move forward. Yeah, now the next thing which is there, I want you to be prepared with your sheet of paper. I'll just brief you about what exactly you need to do. Now, this exercise without thinking I want you to do. I don't want your thinking process involved into it. I want you to just scribble. You have to put your pen down and you have to just scribble in the sheet of paper. I'll time out for 1 minute. And when I say stop, you all will be stopping. And then I'll tell you what needs to be done. So once you start scribbling, till I say stop, don't lift your pen or pencil. If you have a pencil, I would recommend you to do it with a pencil because the second step is the pen step. Or if you don't have a pencil and if you only have a pen, just do it lightly. Don't do it dark. So when I say start, you just Either it can be a line, it can be a curve, it can be circles, it can be anything. Just don't use conscious efforts to do it, but I want you to just scribble it and complete the whole paper in 1 minute maximum, whatever you can do. Just a minute, I'll just put the timer and then we can start. Okay, so all set, ready? Ready with your pencils or your pen. If it is a pen, don't make it too hard. Just scribble it, and when I say stop, then only you stop. Start. Never mind whether it is a line, it is a circle, it is a curve, whatever. Okay, stop. Okay. Now, I want all of you to see the image in front of you. Now, I want you to analyze what type of, it can be, now this is your really a thinking, super thinking skills, which I want you to emphasize, wherein any abstract things you can see, whether you can see any object within that. If you can see the object with a dark pen, you can mark that and fill it with that object. It can be an animal, it can be an insect, it can be an object, it can be a person, it can be an aircraft, it can be whatever. So I just want you to analyze. I want you to see in depth. This is your task for next 1 minute to analyze what you can actually see into it and find out certain things. Your task starts now. There can be alphabets, there can be numbers, but again, this is very common. I want you to identify from those numbers, can you identify certain object or maybe an animal? Because there definitely have to have alphabets and numbers. But with your super thinking powers and your visualization, this is called as a super thinking visualization, wherein you yourself will observe that different aspects of whatever you experience, whatever has been around, are you able to see in that? Slowly, when you do this exercise, the 2-dimensional, 3-dimensional, 4-dimensional figures will come in front of you. This is the basic first step. As you move forward and work onto it, there are so many different activities which you can do. Lovely. So somebody can see a bow in it, very good. A kite, a pillar, wow. A wind shimmer. There is no slide, please. It just I have put up a paper. There is no slide. Cloud building, wow. Now just in 1 minute, without thinking, you can create this. So just imagine when you start thinking what you will create. Because rightly when I started the exercise, I told you don't think. And without thinking, you have created so many different images. Now just imagine when you consciously start thinking, what happens? So conscious awareness, when conscious awareness is there are a lot of other aspects come into picture which you never think about it. So here we learn more often is a curiosity. So this you can help your child to be more curious, to more what you can say creative visualization, ability to think beyond their boundaries. Oh wow, I'm so happy. The roller coaster, tower, rising fumes, chaos. Oh wow, super. So I want you to do this exercise with your children and see the magic which happens. Because children are more creative. Their logical brain is still not developed. At the age of after 9, 10, their logical brain basically starts developing. So you can take maximum benefit of the creative skills below the age of 9. And later on also it can be developed. But your ability to be more creative can definitely zoom in wherein you can take maximum benefit of it. Wow. Let's move on to the next exercise because I have to cover a lot of exercises and we are short of time. So
Okay.
yeah, any questions? I've kept the last 15 minutes for question answers, but specifically if you have any questions related to this, I would definitely love to answer those questions. Can I move ahead?
So what we infer from this?
Yeah, this is basically your visualization capability, your curiosity, and your aspects of thinking beyond the boundaries. Because normally we think beyond within our boundaries. We never think beyond certain limits. There are certain objects. Let's say when I say an animal, a bird, you'll always put 2 wings and move around. If I say a building, you'll always think a building which already have seen. But in this aspect, have you seen a building which is tilted building? Have you seen a bird which has only 1 wings? So this exercise gives you something beyond your imagination, which you would have never thought consciously. Is there any sub question or have I answered to your query?
Yeah, thanks, sir.
Yeah.
Sir,
Should I move ahead?
just one question in addition to what has been asked.
Yeah, please.
While we are, conducting this exercise with our kids, as mature people, we understand.
Why we are conducting this exercise?
With our kids.
Yeah.
So, what should be our intent to make them understand?
Yeah, as I gave you the commands, the same commands you have to give them. Don't tell them that, yeah, can you see this bird? Don't ask them. Let them explore it. Because many times what happens, as a parent, we want our child to see what we see. Our child has much more beyond imagination. So I want you to not to help them, but to guide them.
Got it, sir.
We
Thank
parents
you.
make a mistake. Yeah, we parents make a mistake of guiding. Just as a cocoon, from the cocoon, the butterfly, it's a classic example. When the butterfly is coming out, a small child thought of why he's having trouble. I should help him to come out. And the child removed the butterfly from the cocoon. And within few minutes, it died. Why it died? Because the power to extract that, the energy which the cocoon would have given the butterfly to blossom and fly beyond the limits was not in his wings when somebody pulled him out. So don't pull the butterfly from the cocoon. Let him explore himself. Let him realize his own strengths, because our children have tremendously good strengths. I'll just, when we are moving ahead, I'll just share you a few examples how children are, how our Indian children are are at the bottom level. I'm sorry to say that at the bottom level, and why children from Shanghai, Finland, and Singapore are much beyond, and we also can beat them at different aspects. If you see in every country, we Indians are there, but still why we are not able to beat others in certain aspects. I'll share you some live examples as we move forward. Can I now start with the next exercise?
Yes, please.
Thank you very much. Okay, so the next exercise is, yeah. Before I go to the next exercise, again, I want you to be ready with your pen and paper. Now, what happens? Many of us, if I just tell you to raise your hands or put a yes, no, I would definitely love to do that. How many of you feel that you don't know drawing? I'm very poor in drawing and मेरे से तो होगा ही नहीं. Can you please put yes, yes, yes? I just want to see how many yes are coming. Do you agree to my statement that yes, I don't know drawing? I want to see how many of you feel that you are not good at drawing.
I'm great in drawing.
Lovely. I want to see how many of you say that I am not great in drawing. Those who are great in drawing, I really appreciate that you know that you are great in drawing. Others don't know that they are great in drawing. In the next few minutes, they will come to know. Sorry?
I'm average, I can say.
There is Beta, there is no such thing as average and good and excellent. We all are excellent in our own aspects. Don't look at others' viewpoints. Look at your viewpoints. If you are happy with your drawing, you are excellent. Oh wow. Okay, so I go on with my session. I continue. Okay, now what I want you to do, I'm not going to show you the picture. I'm going to show you the picture later on. What I want you to do, as we have alphabets, A, B, C, D. So what are the drawing alphabets? So if we understand the alphabets, now we all are able to understand English. Why? Because we know A, B, C, D till Z. Each one of us know their mother tongue because we know the alphabets. I, E, or maybe there are so many things. I'll share you not many aspects where, as we move forward. So what are the drawing alphabets? If we don't know the drawing alphabet, then we say, "Nahi baba, mere ko to drawing aata nahi hai." So drawing alphabet starts with a point. The next is the line. The next is the curve. The next is the dots. So if we are able to understand that with this, these are the different alphabets, and if I just go on scribbling with these alphabets, I am an expert in drawing. As the day proceeds, I'll be definitely be one of the very good aspects, or one of the better drawing than others. I'm not telling you to compare with others, but you will be surely confident about yourself. You know drawing because you know the curves, because you know the line, because you know the dots. I just want you to, I'm going to share the third screen with you. The third screen with you, just for the sake of example. Then I want you to take any of the objects besides them and start scribbling. Because this today I want you to scribble. I want you to understand that you are excellent. Your curiosity level, I want you to test your curiosity level. I'm just going to give you 3 minutes after this, and I want you to scribble.
Sir, I'm sorry to interrupt. Sir, I'm sorry to interrupt. There is again some sort of disturbance in some of the phone. Mute everyone.
May I request you all to forget about this, concentrate about, because I'm also getting disturbed as you are. But my focus is 64 participants and not the one participant. So don't worry, let that one participant. Yeah, without saying anything, the participant left. Thank you very much. Okay, so this is the power of networking.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so we move on. So the third slide, I'm going to show you just for the sake of example, wherein you will come to know that a small image can be converted into lot many things. So it's a stepwise process. I want you to follow certain steps. I just don't want to scribble. I want you to have only 4 steps and come out with something. I don't want you to scribble, scribble, scribble. So just plan your 4 steps. I'm now just going to show you one image, and from that one image, take any image, take any one, and in 4 steps, what you can decide. Okay. So over to you and 4 steps. Select any one of them. Decide. I have drawn six different shapes. Select any one shape, and in 4 steps, what you can do.
The given text.
Sorry, can you please repeat?
Primarily.
I want you to select any one shape, and in 4 steps, can you design anything? I want you to open up your thinking skills, your creative ability. This exercise, the cognitive skills, is again I repeat, there are 4 steps. Is under information processing and information. How you process that information, how you decode that information, how you store that information, how you practice it, and finally your result is the recall. These 4 steps I am going to do it today from you. That is what I mean by cognitive. This is a practical experience which all of us are going to do it through different exercises. Can I request Galaxy J7 to mute, please? Can I request Galaxy J7? The sound is coming from Galaxy J7. Please mute.
So I think no one is there actually. I don't know about that. That picture is there,
Okay,
but
I'll
the
remove
sound
it
is coming
because,
from there actually.
yeah, I'll remove that. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I hope you have done with the exercise. Any questions, or you can just share your drawings in the so that it can help benefit all. Okay, any questions? Should I move forward?
Sure, sir.
Yeah, okay. Now we proceed to the, because I'm sorry, I'm not putting more this thing because I have to complete a lot of things and now it's to 8:20. I have few minutes left, but I have to complete a lot of exercises. Okay, so next exercise I move on. This exercise I just explain you. I want you to do it at your free time because it will take a little bit time. This is quest for the best. Now this exercise basically I have done this, and this exercise helps me to understand my feelings towards certain aspects. Now we all are involved with some of the other people. We are involved with our friends, boss. We go for lots of meetings. We have our own training programs, and we deal with corporates. Now the feelings and expressions are completely different. There are some aspects wherein when the feelings of happiness, the joy, frustration, anger, furious, excited, all these feelings we experience at different moment of time. But uncertainty, we don't know that uncertain moment when we are happy and our boss says that this is your letter from tomorrow onwards, please don't come. Just imagine that we are at the peak and somebody puts in a paper saying that from tomorrow onwards your job has gone. So your feeling is completely changed. So now here, what feelings can we have? Can I ask this question to any one of you? What will be your feeling? There are two extreme feelings. Which feeling you will emphasize more?
Namaste, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tulsi here. So
Yeah.
when it is two extremes, yes, of course, the first one will be there. So when you're stepping inside the extreme one, so that negative one will hit. It depends on the individual to take it and come out as fast as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you say the word depends, you're perfectly right.
Thank
So
you.
if you remove the word depend, and if I ask you that if this is your situation, how you will handle this situation?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
please.
sorry.
Yeah, please continue.
Yeah, for me, it depends. It depends. Yeah, when I should not use the word depend. So when it is friends, the feeling will be different. So do I need to touch on the corporate? Yes, immediately I will react.
Mm-hmm.
So now that after all this training, I've learned that than react, the responding is good.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so practicing is on.
Okay, so lovely. I'm so happy for your answer because
Yeah.
we learn from each other a lot many things. I have also attended a lot of sessions. Learners Conclave. I've always been on a front seat to organize fantastic training programs. So coming to those people who have not attended these sessions, maybe they might have a different perspective, right? Or maybe they have not experienced such a situation. So in this situation, the reaction completely depends upon how we take it, whether positive or negative. So we have to have a behavior change. We have to have a behavior aspect into place. So let's say a person always have a positive approach. See, positive thinking and positive approach are two different things. It's just not I think positively, but I don't react positive behavior. So when I say that, okay, I positive, my positive thinking, I get a good job. But do I have on the back of the brain, back of my thinking, am I prepared for this? Do I have that capability to get a better job? Did I upskill myself to get a better job than this? Do I have that capability to get a better job and better perspective from what I am doing today? So these are the questions which we never think about it. So before coming out with any positive behavior, we need to think, and special awareness needs to be there. So if you as an individual do this exercise well in advance, when actual situation will come, you will really have those experiences and those positive aspects and those positive approaches with you. So I think that the COVID-19 has given us an opportunity to think beyond and decide as to what are the different aspects. So I want you to list down this two. List two is completely feelings, and then mismatch. Just as we do the match the following, match the following, and then match it. If friends with this thing, what feelings will I have? With the boss, what feelings will I have? In the training, as I told you, I would like to share with you my experience with this. I did it with training. Let's say suppose I am a trainer, I'm into memory coaching. Suppose 1 month I don't get any training programs. This is my bread and butter. If I don't get any training programs, what should I do? What will I do? So this gave me an opportunity to think what are the different skills which I have. Then I came to know that marketing skill is one of the fantastic skills I have. And I'm sure you all who are already into training or already in anything you are doing, you all have marketing skills. If I tell one of the trainers to explain me what you are into, you will explain me the best of the ability and you will prove to me that why should I take training from you. So you have that marketing ability. If I ask a child to explain what are the best things they have, they will explain with examples, with if they are good in drawing, they will just dig in those drawings. If they are good in football, they will show the videos, or they will whenever they have a match, they will first give me a, uncle, please come and see my match, because everybody of us wants to prove and we love to show our abilities. So I think that we all are marketers, but we all feel that no, marketing is not my cup of tea. Even a small child, when he's born, he started his marketing from there. So uncle comes and say, oh, why are you not laughing? Then he says, okay, I'll give you chocolate if you laugh. And the child immediately laughs. So as the day progresses, as the child grows, it builds up the structure, and he knows what to ask from father and what to ask from mother and what to ask from mama. Because I have my 2 nephews, and I know that what they ask from mama. So, so coming to this point, each one of us, if we are prepared with those feelings and expressions, we will be in a better stage after this COVID-19, and we'll be able to be much more one step ahead of what we were before and after COVID. I'll go to the next screen. Okay. Now, again, a pen, a paper, and I want you to draw circles. Just you can have 6 to 7 circles drawn on that page. Okay. And what I want from you is, we all have different expressions. We are able to express. Now, there are a lot of people who say that no, expression, yes. As you are mentioning that we have feelings, we have expressions, but putting up in a paper and to express it, it's very difficult, right? Now, this difficulty will end in just few minutes when we say that, okay, when how many of you have spoken with the deaf and dumb people? We have never explored. Have you observed them? The way they speak, the expressions they make. I have got an opportunity to work with NAB, that is the blind students. I've got an opportunity to work with students of deaf and dumb, and I try to understand them, that what are the different languages they have, or how they are able to communicate. So they create their own what you can say alphabets, the mode of communication. So today, if I ask you to create a communication between your family, let's say your family is maybe for a function, and you want to communicate something to your family, and you have round pieces with you, or maybe a small sheet of paper with you, and you want to communicate without writing to your family that, okay, I'm enjoying here, mom, please don't tell me to move from here, or maybe I'm angry with you, so please don't talk with me. So these expressions, how you can put forward. So I want you to, those 7 circles, 7 different expressions. So can we lift up our paper and pen and work on those? As I told you that the alphabets for drawing are circles, lines, curves, dots, movements, just scribbling, just moving your pens, zigzag. So what these are the alphabets. So if these alphabets are put in the circle, you can just imagine what type of different images you can have it. Don't worry about what others will say. Don't worry how it looks, whether it really makes any sense. But I want you to focus on each circle and put your different aspects. Here you can explore the way you want. And you yourself will come at a conclusion that you can communicate in a better way. Doodling is a completely different aspect, which again, I think not many of our trainers are into doodling. So this is not doodling. This is just a way of expressive creativity through your language of art, language alphabets of communication. So today is the basic first level. Maybe if we again meet forward, we will go on for the advanced level. I would love to take a session on advanced level and prove to it that you all are double genius. Because today I'm going to prove that you all are genius. You are creative. Your thinking skills are much more explorable. So again, 2 minutes for you and move on. I'll just show you later on the expressions. Okay. Hello. Yeah. Any feedback? Any questions? Any questions, please? Hello.
അത് മതി കേട്ടോ ഇനി ഒത്തിരി വളരെ അറസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്ത്
Hello, please. May I request you to stop the fight, please. Who has unmuted? Yeah, who has not muted the button? I can see you all are muted. Surprising. Okay, can we have questions, please? Yeah, again here now, one more exercise which you can do it is every day, whenever you come out with any idea or any event which you feel you have performed or your training program, you can just create an icon besides your notes stating that how your training program went, or maybe how your day went, or how was your experience with people, or the activities you have performed throughout the day. So each and every day you can put up these icons, and you yourself can realize that in a week how different feelings you have, what are the different expressions you have, and how you spend your day. So this can help you again to analyze yourself and be much more informative about what exactly you are doing, and can help this to work on your skills and master your abilities and work on the skills on your skill sets. Any questions, please?
Hi, Sir Ruchi. So
Yeah,
when we
please.
were doing this last exercise, we were not able to hear you in between. So if you can, tell us the takeaway of that, where we were drawing those emotion expressions in the circle.
Yeah, as I told you that now if you can see these expressions, now you'll come to know that these are the curves, the way it has been expressed. Okay, so the more and more you scribble in different
That
formats,
circle activity is showing.
yeah, you will come to know. Yeah, I'm talking about this activity. You will come to know, because these are the normal things which you will find it on Google. I don't want you to go to Google. I want you to create your own emotions. See, there are so many different ideas. There are so many different ways of expressing the same thing. Now let's take an example. Let's take this this example. This is a happy person, right? He's very joyous person, and is happy that I'm feeling better. Now this can be expressed by just a single what you can call a single curve, two different lines. It can also be expressed by drawing what you can say a wave,
A half circle.
a wave. So I want you to think about those feelings. When the wave is there, what feeling you can feel about it. So you can come out with n number of emotions, because this exercise is fantastic. Believe me, if you do it now, you will find it that since you don't have time, I have just given you 2 minutes or 3 minutes. But if you sit with your children and do it, I am sure that you will get n number of different ideas, because these exercise helps you to come out with your emotions, come out with your feelings, come out your way of expressing the things. See here now, if you see, there are different formats of your eyes, nose, your mouth, your way of putting things in different formats. So it's completely up to you how you can make it look better, because these are all just simple things. I don't think that you need to know drawing for doing this. Any other question, please? Okay, I'll move on to my next exercise. Now we have worked with the alphabets, we have worked with the numbers. We have been taught that A needs to be written like this. The capital A needs to be
He's
written
made
like
everything by circles. This is what you're saying. See, I made 2, 3 here. So with circles, make them emotions.
Oh, lovely. Can you please show it to others?
She's showing something.
Show it. You can show it. I think others will also get the benefit. Lovely. I'm happy that your children are also with you and they are also taking active participation. Lovely. Okay. So should I move to the next exercise? Okay. Now, as I told you, the alphabets, we have been told that A is to be written like this. Alphabet capital A is to be written like this. 1 is to be written like this. But think of the special needs student, the learning disability, who are not aware that these are the right way of writing A, B, and C. So it becomes very difficult for them to cope up with normal students, and then they feel very frustrated. Because why I'm speaking like this? Because there are a lot of children within us, in our neighborhood, or maybe in our houses, wherein our children are not able to understand those alphabets, are not able to understand the way it has been put forward. Because when we were children, we have been taught that it's a slanting line, it's a sleeping line. So you have to make so slanting line, sleeping line, vertical line, horizontal line. So it's not everybody understands the same way. So if we are able to make those in a different formats, if we are able to make it very easy for them, because I work with special needs students, I work with dyslexia, dysgraphia, dyscalculia students, and I'm very happy that those students are able to generate much more different perspective than we normally have it. Mr. Alvin, can I ask you to keep your this thing on mute, please? Yeah. So this can help others to understand how differently those words can be put forward. You'll be surprised that the way we understand, I'm sure that you all have seen Tare Zameen Par, and the way the child expresses himself through drawings and the skill sets which they have. I'll be sharing, understand that these students are I'll not say they're different. They are specially enabled students for their performance. I have students, autism students, who have a speed of 90 words per minute with 100% accuracy. I have students who are able to draw in very few seconds. I have students who have, we teach with the help, since we teach memory techniques and we help students to remember 100 years calendars. But I have certain students who, without the techniques, can tell on that day, particular day, what they have done. So they may be finding difficulty in coping up with normal students, but they have this special ability to come out with different results. Now coming out to the exercise, alphabets A, capital A, or 1, 2, 3. So take any one of them. I want you to just take any alphabet and think through that alphabet what you can draw. I'll give you a simple example. Let's A for ant. If you draw A, can you draw one more circle and create an ant and I at A, so that the child can able to understand A for ant. Okay. B for bat and a ball. So maybe B can a bat, and if you just line and just beside a ball, it can be a bat and a ball. So B stands for bat also, B stands for ball also. So again, with this simple logic, you can explain and express children and teach them how to do it better. Now, how to use this in a corporate life? Now there are children over here, there are professionals over here. So if we are able to put forward the alphabets in coding, so that is called as acronyms. So we have to explain a certain concept to maybe your colleague who is sitting in a meeting with you. But through drawing, you can express them and show them the figures, that this is the figure which we want to reach, maybe during a purchase call or maybe a sales call. So, or maybe during a meeting, you want to express your views in a pictorial format wherein only your colleague may be able to understand. So if you understand these basic aspects, it will be very easy for you to and help you to communicate in a better way. There are many people who understand visual aspects, and it can help you to communicate better and in a different viewpoint. Now we spoke about the children, normal children who go to the normal schools. We spoke about the special needs children. We spoke about the professionals. Again, this is a classic exercise for the senior citizens, because I take a session for how to handle Alzheimer's. So here, now today also there are a lot of senior citizens who are finding it difficult because they cannot move out. We don't send our parents, we don't send our elders outside, and they are very frustrated. I again share my example. My father, who really every day he walks out at least for once to bring some flowers for the mandir, or maybe to bring some vegetables, but today he cannot move. He's just locked down. In this lockdown period, he can definitely work on certain aspects, maybe alphabets, maybe numbers, and just scribble. And I just show you, I just want to show you this so that you can come out with different things. I just show you how different aspects can work out, and how numbers can play a different role. And you can work out with numbers, with alphabets, with icons, and come out with different figures for expressing yourself. Again, this ability helps because when you scribble, when you write something, the neurons which are your fingers which carry the neurons, they are directly connected to your brain. They are directly connected to your IQ, the logical side as well as the creative brain, because the neurons are being given a certain task. So when you write, those tasks are performed in your brain, and those neurons get activated. We have nearly about 100 billion neurons, and every day a new task helps those neurons to get activated. So there are certain neurons which after a long time, if they are not activated, they die. And those again new neurons, there is always exchange of old neurons with the new neurons. So the neurons which die, they carry certain information with them. So some information is passed on to the new neurons. They again come back to you. But there are some information which we lose it during these transactions. So every day new activity which you do, it connects with you to the inactive neuron, and that inactive neuron becomes active. So in this period of lockdown, I want you to activate your neurons and make them more accessible, make them more lively, make them more creative, make them more thinkable approach, awareness of what can be done and how it can be done will be much more beneficial for each group, each age group. So I again give you 2 minutes for this, and then let's see what new things come up. I would love to see your images. I have just 15 minutes with me, so and again I have to cover 1 or 2 techniques with you, and I want to share with you what I am doing during this lockdown period, so that it can motivate you, and maybe I would love you also to be a part of my venture and improve your skills during this lockdown period. Again, 1 minute for this, and then I'll move on. Any questions, please? Yeah, any questions, please? Forward. Okay, let me move forward. I'll go to the next screen. Okay, before we start the question answer sessions, I would like you to I would like to inform you that these are the activities I'm doing it in this lockdown period. I run a 6 broadcast groups I run for brain related programs. So anybody would be interested in joining, I would definitely love to add them. So here in this group, I always every day I put in some audios, some videos, some information related to brain related cognitive coaching and cognitive skills, which will improve your memory. The second one WhatsApp group I do it, which I have started for during this Corona period, is activities for kids, wherein nearly about 160 participants, and every day each participant, it's a complete group for all the 160 participants, and they all actively participate and put in different activities into it. And another group I've started with regional language learning. So we are now learning 10 different languages. So the process is every day in the morning and in the evening, I put in 5 English sentences, and those are being converted into this 10 different languages and with an audio, so that the complete pronunciation is being put up. So if anybody wants to be a part of this, please, you can just drop a message and I'll add you in this group. I thank all of, before this, it was a great initiative by our Learners Conclave, friends, well-wishers. Now I open this for the question answers. If you have any question answers, please feel free to ask those questions. I would be very happy to take the questions. Any questions, please? Yeah, we have 8 more minutes. I would definitely love to address to your questions, if any.
Questions are coming in the chat.
Oh, yeah, I'll just check.
Testing can be done by contacting Ministry of Health and Family Welfare number 011-2397-8046. National Laboratories, Testing for Regional Medical Research Center.
Will you be sharing the presentation? Yes, I'll be sharing the presentation. This will be put in the group and you all can see the presentation.
You
send the presentation right now?
Sorry, can I get the question again, please?
You will send the presentation right now?
Yeah, the complete presentation has been recorded, and in the Learners Conclave, you will find all the presentations. I'll be sharing it with Elroy, and you'll be definitely able to share with all of you.
Does he have to answer right now?
No, you can send. I would definitely love if you can send me whatever you have done on my personal window, so that I can share it with Elroy and Elroy can put it in the group. We'll be able to understand what different activities we have done, and it will be a nice sharing experience. Yeah, I think Elroy has given his number. If you can share it with Elroy, your drawings, you'll be able to put up in a better way.
There are so many disturbances, not getting properly.
It's a part of it. It's a part of this thing. We cannot. These are circumstances we cannot avoid.
Right.
Yeah. Do you have any question, please? If you have any questions, please feel free to ask, or you can type it over here. If you type it over here, I'll be able to answer them. Answer the question.
Today, that pronunciation and learning new languages.
Pronunciation, yeah. So what we are doing, I started with a regional language group a few days back. I think 1 week is over. Now we have around 60 sentences, and every day I put up English morning, and in the evening I put 5 sentences. Let's say, how are you? And this sentence is being translated in all the 10 languages which I have chosen, and an audio is also being sent by that particular person. It's a complete group activity. The participants are volunteering this activity, and they are doing a fantastic job. And we all are able to learn those 10 languages.
So do we means that these are the experts who are sharing the this language sentences or the audio, or we are
they are the mother tongue. Those who are the mother tongue, the Malayalam. So the person who is a Tamil is sharing his Tamil translation with the audio, so that we all know the pronunciation, how it is been done.
Okay.
Just to put an example, let's say my mother tongue is Marathi. How are you? Tumhi kase ahat. So I put it Tumhi kase ahat in English, and I put an audio is Tumhi kase ahat, so that all the participants can understand how to pronounce the how are you.
Okay, got it.
Sir, this is daily learning activity or?
Yeah, it's a daily learning activity. Yeah, every day I put 10. Every day 10 English sentences have been put, and shortly I'll be starting the foreign language. Because I can put forward. I have learned Deutsch, so I'll be starting with Deutsch. Anybody would like to interested in learning Deutsch are most welcome.
Sir, what time, sir? How can we know the timing?
No, there is no fixed timing because it's open 24 hours. There is no Zoom session as such.
And with the same ID and password.
So there is no required of ID and password. I'll put you in a group.
Thanks, sir.
Okay, WhatsApp group is there?
Yeah, it's a WhatsApp group, right?
Okay, so if we also want to contribute, we also can contribute.
Yes. We would love to take your contribution.
Yes, sir.
How to join that group, sir?
Yeah, just send me your number. I'll add you in the group. Send me your WhatsApp number.
Okay.
Okay, where we can send?
I just type it over you.
National Headline number 011-2397-8046.
Yeah, I have put in my WhatsApp number. You can just send me your number and your name and number, and I'll add you in that group. As I have mentioned, I have 3 groups. If you want to be in a brain related information or activity for kids and regional group.
WhatsApp number, please show.
9833-401-292.
Just a minute.
I have put it in the
chat box. Yeah, it's there. It's there in the chat box.
So please repeat first.
Yeah, 9833 40 1292
93
92.
Okay, sir. Right.
So, sir, I really want to join because I am also working with an NGO for the education, and we are already running a preschool. So, for this development, which you are saying about the group, so I want to join that group.
Sure, you're most welcome.
So, soon to be connecting you on WhatsApp.
Sure. I really thank all of you. I thank Learners Conclave, Asif, Enroy, and Alicia for a wonderful initiative. And I personally thank Elroy for the initiative which he has put in and connecting. And this is the first, you can say, the Zoom with a password. So thank Elroy for your efforts. I really appreciate it.
Most
So
welcome,
when
Sushant sir.
sir, when we are having a next same type of webinar.
So the next session would be done on Monday on parenting skills.
Okay.
So the details will be sent to you. So right now what I've done is
Okay.
I've given you my contact number, which is 8169-587-632. It's on the
Can you,
screen.
sir?
It's in the chat
Sir,
box.
can you?
Yeah,
It's in the chat box only.
yes, 8169-587-632. If you can send me a message, I would send you a daily broadcast of what is the topic and how you can log in.
Okay.
So we
Not
are
an
all,
issue.
yes. So Learners Conclave is also available on Facebook and LinkedIn. So you can connect with any of us from either Facebook or LinkedIn or through our mobile numbers.
Learners Conclave is a wonderful platform to connect and network with people. And there are a lot of other things also on the platform. There are a lot of presentations and there are a lot of content being posted by not many trainers. And it was a great initiative of Asif, Melisha, and Elroy.
Thanks, sir. Thank you very much.
I thank all of you for your participation. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Good night, everyone.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the session.
Thank you, Sushant. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Okay, bye. See ya.
So please find the details in case you would like to connect with Mr. Sushant Mysurkar or with me, Elroy Gonsalves, on behalf of Learners Conclave. Thank you very much and see all of you once again on Monday. That is 6th of April.
Sure. We'll be
Okay.
All right.
Okay, Alra, thank you very much. I'm leaving the group. Thanks.
Thank you very
Bye.
much.